Hello everyone, my name is Natasha, and in this presentation I will be discussing cultural contribution to household and family in post-colonial Africa. A key theme from our course on the history of gender and culture in Africa. In the years following African independence, family life remained a central part of African society, despite the political changes that came with decolonization. African cultural traditions continued to influence household roles, especially those in women. This picture historically shows how African women have been caretakers, farmers, traders, and decision makers. In many homes, they ensured the well-being of the entire family. Their contributions went beyond cooking or raising children. They managed finances through market activities and played important roles in community life. This continued in post-colonial times. Notes from Katrin Kalgui-Vidovich states that African women were never just passive dependents. Even when colonial systems introduced European ideas of male leadership, many African households still depended on labor, knowledge, and strength of women to survive. A Champon and Obin of 1995 described the Asante people of Ghana, where women had spiritual and cultural authority. This shows that even though colonialism tried to redefine general roles, African women continued to hold power within their household. However, post-colonial African societies inherited Western ideas like the male breadwinner model. According to Lindsay 2015, this model made it seem like only men were responsible for the family's income, while women were just dependents. This idea was unrealistic because in reality, many women were running businesses, farming, or doing other jobs to support the family. African family systems like matrilineality and patrilineality also shaped household roles. Women often passed down property or made decisions about children's welfare. These roles were part of culture and community law, not written legislation. Even though post-independence governments tried to introduce laws to protect women's rights in marriage and family matters, traditional practices often had more influence, especially in rural areas, as Nketia 2010 observed in her study on Ghana. Women in politics had to balance their public roles with expectations at home, showing the deep-rooted power of culture. While these authors highlight the strength of women, some do not fully explore how difficult it was for women to challenge both colonial and traditional systems at once. Yes, women were active, but they also faced many barriers. I think more studies should focus on how younger generations of women are negotiating those roles today. In conclusion, post-colonial African households have been shaped by a mix of tradition, colonial influence, and cultural resistance. Women's cultural contributions, though sometimes overlooked, have always been at the heart of the family and community. As future educators, it is important for us to recognize these roles and teach them as part of African history identity.